Oh yes, the way they've accelerated in the next 5 overs, let me tell you, has been phenomenal. Captain Imran Nazir. Oh yes, the way they've accelerated in the next 5 overs, let me tell you, has been phenomenal.
UAE Cup 2022 here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Notable contribution from
Oh yes, the way they've accelerated in the next 5 overs, let me tell you, has been phenomenal. Captain Imran Nazir is having a wonderful time. fast.
Yeah, playing shots all around the wicket, and especially through the mid-wicket, some streaky strokes to begin with. But once they got into the groove, the placement was immaculate from Salman Butt. And then Imran Nazir joining the party with a thump down the ground. Then he over mid-wicket for a six. Plenty of strokes followed, and then for sixes over the boundary ropes. But decided to up the tempo with his stroke making. Imran Nazir getting to his half century with a six. And then playing another outstanding shot after completing his half century. And then Yashir Hamid joining the party and playing shots through the offside. Then trying to give a bit of room to himself. Ball stayed low as well. And then another catch taken on Zegalry on the second attempt on the boundary ropes. And then flicked behind his innings in the second match here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Bollywood Kings will require 129 runs in 10 overs at the rate of 12.90 run per over. It will be a challenge, but they got some batters with the hidden potential to explore today here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We take a short break. We'll be back with the second innings very, very quickly. Welcome back to the historic Sharjah Cricket Stadium here in United Arab Emirates. Pakistan legends winning the toss and batting first. Imran Nazir getting a quick fire 50, 57 of 23 and 24 of 13 from the blade of Yashir Hamid. Delighting the fans here at this gorgeous venue, Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Reigniting those memories. Surprise from Bollywood Kings. The bowlers bowled exceedingly well. Looking at the batting potential of Pakistan batters. Mule was superlative, getting 2 wickets for 18. That's what they need to do in order to overcome this strong challenge being posed by Pakistan legends in the bowling department, as Bollywood Kings need 129 to win in 10 overs at the rate of 12.9 runs per over. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Mikhail Vashwani. Chance? Any chance?
If I'm part of that dugout, I would always want to believe there's a realistic chance. I know they're up against some of the best in the world, but after such a bowling and fielding effort, you've got to back yourself. Now, this batting lineup of Bollywood Kings has pedigree. I've watched them play, and I'd always want to believe that if we have a good start, we can change things around. Abhishek Kaur will be opening the innings, and giving him company at the other end will be Saqib Salim. Watch out for this youngster. I'm telling you, when he starts middling the ball, he's a wonderful batsman to watch. They are not pushovers. They cannot be run down. But what is the problem is, they are up against a man who is going to deliver the ball from a 10 feet height.
He drives the ball into the gap. We'll pick up a single here. This will be a challenge, handling the bounce. Over the years, we have heard stories about tackling the bounce. That's where Tendulkar rose, tackling the extra bounce in Australian conditions. And that will be a challenge. Playing bounce is certainly a challenge for someone who haven't been exposed to.
As a batsman who's not plied the trade of international cricket, when you see Mohammad Irfan steaming in, it's always going to be an intimidating sight. But you'd want to believe that Saqib Salim and Abhishek Kapoor will want to absorb the pressure, not get overawed by the occasion, and give a good account of themselves. It's not a big ask.
Got slip in position. Hits him on the pad. Appeal for LBW. Shake of head from the umpire. Leg by signal now.
The intent here from Salim has been the running between the wickets. Look at the way they're running that first run. We'll just take a look at his delivery. Oh, just coming way too across to play that. Good call, good shout.
Kapoor on one. How many fielder on the boundary? Where they are. Third man and fine leg on the boundary for the left-handed bat. Again drifting on the pads. He's also searching for his lines, returning to active cricket after a long time, plus COVID situation. Now with the world opening up, we will have more opportunity to see these stars and get more opportunity to play the game of cricket again.
No, yes, and we are seeing quite a few Legends Leagues coming through as well. One just concluded in Oman. There's another one lined up. The Road Safety World Series as well. Oh, nice carry, nice bounce.
Well left as well. Leaving the ball on the bounce.
Was this the first time we saw today in this tournament, the batsman letting the ball go?
Yeah.
I've not seen it the whole day.
But he will be very happy the way he has left this ball outside the off stump. The discipline, it showed the discipline in his stroke making. He's thinking about playing longer format.
I'm telling you what, this dugout. Nicely bowled, quicker this time, cramping him for room, not allowing width. And all of this, just 2 runs conceded. There was a lot of laughter when they were in the middle. All that laughter is disappearing now when they're chasing this target. Sohail Khan facing Mohammad Irfan. That will be a sight to watch.
Is he taking his pads off?
Not really. He's up for the challenge there, Sohail Khan. He's a feisty customer as well.
The slow delivery stayed low as well. The pitch is playing few tricks here as well, as first over is bowled here at Sharjah 2 for no wicket. Bollywood Kings in the chase. Plenty of batters with unknown hidden potential. Can they explore it? Can they show it to the world? Witnessing a good number here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Spectators filtering in on this glorious Saturday evening. Hitting him on the pad, and wicket is bound of the very first delivery from Mohammad Shami. Striking early for Pakistan legends.
Saqib Salim has to depart without troubling the scorers. He just played the wrong length and was trapped in front. It didn't take time for Rahul Sharma to lift his finger. Trapped right in front there. It was a loosener by Mohammad Shami, and he can't believe it that he's got a wicket of that. But he'll welcome it completely. So, early breakthrough. Pakistan team in their huddle. Saqib departs without scoring. It's 2 for 1 in the second over.
So, that's it. Thank you.
Madhusar Bhatt, new batter in for Bollywood Kings. Mohammad Shami takes the edge. Will take a single. Wicket of the very first delivery. Returning to the fold, taking wicket. Tremendous impact on the psyche of the cricket watchers in the early 2004-5 India versus Pakistan series. Especially that spell in limited overs cricket in Rawalpindi, where Tendulkar and Dravid batting together. Very troubled Dravid the most. There was a lot of seam movement, bit of swing as well. And that's where he bowled one of the most exceptional spells that you can talk about in limited overs cricket. The seam movement.
Absolutely, in an era that was governed by Akrams and Akhtars. Nicely bowled. There was somebody called Mohammad Shami who carved his own niche with his pace and wickets as well. He was quick, he was nippy. All right, this is an unfair question to ask you, Devendra, but who from the Pakistan side can pass the yo-yo test?
In this unit?
Yes.
Maybe Imran Najeer?
Yasir Hamid as
Yasir
well.
Hamid as well. Looking quite fit. Don't know about Salman, but
nicely bowled, nicely batted as well. Listen, dot balls is not the order of play in T10, but the Pakistan legends are keeping things very tight.
The yo-yo test has been made mandatory by most of the cricket boards. They can just bring down their scale.
But may I add, many cricketers are bored of it as well. Stealing a quick single, Shahid stumps, not really. They're getting the singles, but we're still to see a boundary from the bat. That's the concern here for Bollywood Kings.
That's why it's going to be a Herculean task for Bollywood Kings to get even close to that total. 125 to win from 49. The search for boundary continues. Man at the fine leg region, and they got man at the slip as well. Rather a flying slip. A fine over from Mohammad Shami, a successful one. 4 for 1.
Good over. एक एक सारे ने करा दो ना एक एक सब कर लो ना ना पाए तुसी ना करना है ताली हो जाना मैं क्या तुसी ना करना
Right arm over. Mohammad Irfan bowling 1 over for 1 run. 2 runs conceded by Mohammad Shami, but he picked up a wicket. 1 for 2.
And what a start when you're defending 120 odd runs. You have the opposition with 1 wicket down and have kept them to only 4 in 2 overs. Let me tell you, someone will have to come there from Bollywood Kings and play an absolute blitzkrieg. Because at the moment, 6s and 4s is the need of the hour.
This is a tough challenge. The international bowling lineup against you. Abdul Rahman. The sun chips one down the ground.
Abhishek Kapoor just chipping that over the bowler's head. Abdur Rauf, the new bowler, should have continued with Mohammad Irfan. He was tidy in that first over of his. The idea is to get as many wickets.
Since they got 2 good overs, so they thinking about experimenting with other options available, maybe giving a bit of game time, considering the fact that World 11 playing quite well in both departments.
Oh, he slashed that, and look at the placement and power behind that. That's a very attractive hit. Through covers, Abhishek Kapoor may have taken time, but if he's playing shots like this, then he very well will hold the key to this chase of theirs. What a fine hit.
In the first innings, we saw a stroke from Salman, but it was silken timing. This time around, blazing through the covers for 4. A lot of power behind the stroke. First boundary. It took quite a while to get. Spectators sprinkling in different stands, filling up. It's found, the catch is taken, and it gets the approval from the umpire. And Rauf also gets a wicket. It's 2 wickets down for 10. Bollywood Kings.
Even as Sohail Khan readies himself, well, he just played away from his body there, Abhishek Kapoor. An exquisite shot in the last delivery of his, and after that, just fishing outside off stump. Very nice movement on that delivery by Abdur Rauf Khan. Second wicket of Bollywood Kings falls. They depart, and at the moment they're lacking a partnership as Abhishek Kapoor walks back to the dugout for 8. It's 10 for 2 in the third over.
A disastrous start for the team Bollywood Kings, 10 for 2. Putt on 1. Sohail Khan yet to open his account. That's a real whack.
That was audacious from Sohail Khan, deciding to tee off from ball 1. All right,
cricket.
we have a contest brewing here between ball and bat. By that stance of Sohail Khan, you get the impression he means business in the middle. And look at the response, look at the reply from Abdur Rauf Khan. That is aggression, hitting him on the body. Must have caught Sohail Khan by surprise as well. You would not want to play across the line to a pacer. No bowler likes to be hit. No bowler likes to be hit across the line. That came in quick, and that was nasty as well. But he's standing tall, Sohail Khan.
What's an offer? Last ball of the third over. Was lucky. Almost dragged that one onto the stumps. That marks the end of another successful over. 3 overs bowled, 10 for 2. 10 for 2 after 3 overs. Wickets for Mohammad Shami and Rauf. Rahman into the attack. Slow left-hand bowler. A quality left-hand spinner from Pakistan. In his days, would really make it difficult for batters to break free against his bowling.
$119 needed in 42. 10 for 2. Bollywood Kings in dire straits at the moment. Partnership is what they want, but above that, they need a maverick-like innings from one of their batters. Another fine spinner in operation, Abdur Khan, let me tell you. Abdur Rahman. Goes down the ground towards long on. No protection there. It's for Mudassir, but finds the boundary, that elusive boundary that's been missing the Bollywood Kings. And he breaks the shackles and gets a 4 towards the long on region.
A confident stroke, using his feet and hitting it down the ground. And now he cuts. Challenging, baiting the batters to identify different strokes to negate him, to produce runs after being hit down the ground for 4.